Hello, friends. While serving as the president of the College of New Jersey, later known as Princeton, Johnathan Edwards died at the young age of 54. Today's address is his legacy. What a remarkable legacy this man left. I believe Johnathan Edwards would say that his family was his greatest legacy. He had 10 children, all of whom lived into maturity, demonstrating by their lives the faith, attitudes, and love witnessed in the Father. Their descendants include preachers, evangelists, missionaries, and government figures, senators, and a vice president. Also, his legacy includes many professors and several presidents of large universities. All of his descendants, by their chosen professions, indicated their belief in service, and this learned from their ancestor, Johnathan Edwards. Johnathan Edwards left a large legacy because he had a large life made up of contributions to philosophy, theology, and education, as well as service to mankind. He was a theologian, a preacher, an evangelist, a missionary, a writer, and president of a university. First, he considered himself a writer, spending every minute he could grasp to put his ideas on paper. Because of his devotion to pen and ink, we now have many copies of his sermons, essays, and books in print. The originals are housed in the Center for Johnathan Edwards, a library museum at Yale University, designed and constructed in the honor of Johnathan Edwards. Sinners in the Hands of an Angry God is named as the most famous sermon ever written. It is studied today in universities and seminaries. By the title, one would think of Johnathan Edwards as an old-style hellfire and damnation preacher. That is not an accurate assessment of his work. That famous sermon indicates only one aspect of his thinking. His later writings, including the well-known series History of the Work of Redemption, reveal in Johnathan Edwards a God of beauty and joy. His Life of David Brainerd is studied by missionaries and theologians today. David Brainerd is considered the ideal missionary, one who is studied today by those entering missionary service. Other contributions include his writings on revivalism, spiritual formation, renewal in society, and ethics in community and ethics in politics. I contend that his greatest legacy is the countless souls who are praising God in heaven because Johnathan Edwards was faithful in the proclamation of the good news. The time constraint forces me to end this address with a thank you to Johnathan Edwards for the gift of his spiritual endowment to the world. Thank you.